No, she can call her. We haven't got the worst.
Here. Here.
Here.
Here. And motion for approval of the minutes of the public hearing of June 2nd, which we have neglected in the last two meetings.
So moved.
Second.
Any additions or corrections? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Abstain?
Abstain. Have a motion for approval of the Board of Trustees minutes of July 7th.
So moved. Second.
Any additions or corrections? Hearing none? All in favor?
No. I can't stop. If I can find it.
I was going to say, hold on.
You're so excited.
While you're looking, can I grab
Sure.
1 minute?
No, please.
There was one thing that I stated, which the minutes are correct, but I was in error. It's okay. I'm a big woman, I can live with that. I said that Ryerson has 4 rain gardens and Ryerson only has 2 rain gardens, one humongous one and one smaller one. But that's not an error with the minutes, that's an error with the Sherry.
Okay.
Rich, you don't have a correction, forget it. Told you.
What a lot of words there.
Yeah. Let's do this. The last page. The last page, and really,
Page 11 of 11.
yeah, page 11 of 11, the first paragraph. It says trustee Haber wanted the record.
No, it's just, okay.
Oh, yeah, this is a little bit different than, this is different than my minutes. Okay, that's clear. That's clear and correct.
This is, no, what happens is they sent you out 2 minutes, one was corrected.
Okay, and then I read the earlier one. Yeah. There was one other thing that I wanted to highlight. Well, I can't find it right now.
Okay, all in favor of approving the minutes?
Aye.
Any opposed? First. Treasurer's report.
Thank you, Sharon, for this.
Overall fund balances increased by a substantial amount during the past month of June, up to $536,000. A lot of it will be short-term in terms of the SSA funding, which will be in and out. The account balances, primarily roughly $8 million being held at IPTIP, which is now at 0.182%. I received the prospectus and application and literature on, I think I mentioned at the last meeting, something called IMET, the Illinois Metropolitan Investment Fund, which Bruce and I talked about, Erwin had mentioned too, which is a very similar type of investment as IPTIP, but different. It's a little bit more competitive. According to their charts and graphs, they outperform the Illinois funds just slightly. The holdings are very, very similar: Federal Home Loan, Federal Farm Credit, Freddie Mac, U.S. Treasury. There is a list of probably 75 different municipalities, from Addison to Lake Zurich to Woodstock, that are members of this and partners to it. I'll do some due diligence, look into it, send around the forms, but I think it might be a good diverse investment similar to the Illinois funds that we're currently in with identical risk and exposure.
Is it backed by state of Illinois?
Yes, yes.
This was recommended to us by Erwin Lyons. This firm actually does auditing for IMET, and he knew of it from his work on behalf of them and said it was another thing for us to look at.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a diversity in our, in our pool. I will comment on the holdings in here are identical, not identical, very similar in nature to Illinois. Historical performance, I'll send you a copy of the graphs. It's almost dot for dot, check for check along the way. It's a little bit better, just a little bit better.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
I think we should also investigate maybe putting some money in our opinion.
Yeah, I've got a proposal from Ann. It was around 2%. At the time, we were dealing with the CD, which I'll touch on in a minute, and I did not go forward with it, but I don't think rates have changed much. I will give her a call to see if the proposal she sent to us was unchanged or pretty much the same for that investment.
I think the market's a little bit better today.
Yeah, it's, maybe we can get 2.25 or somewhere like that. 2.3, we can move into that. I also have a proposal, actually I was expecting today, I didn't get it, from where we have $625,000 at Howe Barnes. 245 of that is now available for reinvestment as well. So we do have funds, and I've guided everybody to basically keep us within about 18 months, 2 years at the longest, but hopefully 12 to 18 months in the horizon. The CD at Northside, if everybody's not aware, we had $1 million there that was part of our discussion last month, and after correspondence back and forth with them and the nature of the collateral bond, it was just viewed upon that it was probably, whether it was market timing, PR, confusion, whatever, I just got the sense that nobody felt comfortable with it. So we pulled back $750,000. We kept $250 there because that's the FDIC limitations, virtually no risk in that, and we received a check 2 days later for $750,000, which is now in the Illinois funds. So we have no additional exposure there. But just for everybody's education, I don't know whether the bond was in question that we had as collateral or the form of its holding, but both Illinois funds, IMET, Wachovia, they all have Federal Farm Credit Bureau holdings. So we're not moving from one investment that's safer than the other. They're all of the same grade. I think we had more issues with the way it was held or separated. And whatever they were, we're out of that. But I don't think if we ever go down that road again, we need to question the Federal Farm Credit Bureau bond holding as anything less than what we're already invested in all the pools and everything else. So that is